Welcome back, everybody. This is the third part of the series of videos of long and synthetic division. Now in this video, I'm going to strictly talk about synthetic division, and we're going to see what it really is. Now another way of dividing polynomials, and quite frankly a much simpler way to do it, is to use this method, the synthetic division method. And note that this method only works for divisors in the form of x plus a number or x minus a number. If you have anything else as a divisor in any other form, then the synthetic division method won't work at all. So you have to make sure that the divisor is in the form of x plus a number or x minus a number. So the first thing you're going to do is that you're going to take your divisor, you're going to set it equal to 0, and then you're going to solve for x. So x is going to be 3. Or a faster way to do this is to just flip the sign. Now we're going to construct our table here. We're going to place 3 outside. Then we're going to take the leading coefficient of our dividend right here. So first we have 3, we have -2, 3, and -4. And the way to do this is that you're going to bring down the first term, write it here, and then you're going to multiply this term by 3. Then you're going to write the number right here. Then you're going to add these numbers, and then this process just goes over and over. So bringing down 3, we have 3 times 3 is going to give us 9. -2 plus 9 is going to give us +7. 7 times 3 is going to give us 21. 3 plus 21 is going to give us 24. 24 times 3 is going to give us 72. And then -4 plus 72 is going to give us 68. And this number right here, this last term, is going to be our remainder. And as you can see, since we started with a polynomial of degree 3, and then we divided by x minus 3, so you're left with a polynomial of degree 2. And the bottom line here represents the polynomial 3x squared plus 7x plus 24, and then our remainder is 68. And then if you remember, in my previous video, we're going to use this form right here. We're going to take the quotient plus the remainder over the divisor. So taking 3x squared plus 7x plus 24 plus our remainder, which is 68, over the divisor, which is x minus 3. And that's it. That's how you solve the first problem. Moving on to the next problem, we have x to the power of 4 minus 10x squared minus 2x plus 4 over x plus 3. Now we're going to take our divisor, we're going to set it equal to 0, x plus 3. Then we're going to get x equals -3. Or like I said, you can just flip the sign. Now keep in mind, just like long division, if there's a degree that's not visible in the dividend, you have to put a 0 as a placeholder. Now the degree that's not visible here is x cubed. So what you're going to do is you're going to list it in the table. Now let's just go ahead and write the table here. We have x to the power of 4. The leading coefficient here is 1. Then we're missing an x cubed. So we're going to put a 0 here. We have a -10, -2, and then +4. And then let's not forget, we have to put our divisor here, which is -3. Now bringing the first term down, we have 1. 1 times negative 3 is going to give us negative 3. And then 0 plus negative 3 is just going to give us negative 3. And negative 3 times negative 3 is going to give us positive 9. Negative 10 plus 9 is going to give us negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 3 is going to give us 3. Negative 2 plus 3 is going to give us 1. And then 1 times negative 3 is going to give us a negative 3. And then 4 plus negative 3 is going to give us 1. And that's our remainder. So the way to write this is, bringing our paper here, we have x cubed. Since we started with x to the power of 4, this is going to become x cubed minus 3x squared minus x plus 1 plus, I'm running out of space here. Well, I'll just write it here. Plus our remainder, 1 over x plus 3, our divisor. And that's it. It's pretty simple. People like this method better than the long division, but your teacher might ask you to perform both methods, so you have to be familiar with both methods. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video. This is going to help grow the channel more. Don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section below if you have any questions or concerns, and we'll see you in the next video.